Welcome back.
My name is Vicente, but I go by Vinny or Vince or V.
Um, Honestly, it is 1:32 a.m. right now. We just entered 2026. Kind of crazy. But I don't know what is wrong with me, genuinely. Like this year specifically, I've been so leading up to the end of the year this year. Um I've never been as emotional as I am this year. Last year and the years before, I was totally and completely fine. I was never emotional like the way I am today. But I don't know if it's also the media that I'm consuming because it's like everything's so sad. But I just want to I want to. I'm not gonna do no takes. I'm not gonna edit nothing. This is a raw video diary. Um, I have a I have it all set in my head, and I also want to do a little vision board later on in the future. Reach your goals. Um, this is what the main point is today, I guess you could say. But yeah, let go of all that negative shit. Also, it's not gonna suit you in the long run. You're gonna get nowhere with it if you're just holding on to a stupid little grudge or you know. But I also been thinking recently how to not take life for granted and to be more not superstitious. What is it like? More. What is the word that I'm trying to look for? Be more happy that you're living the life that you are right now. Something good will come in the near future. You just have to wait for it and it'll come to you. My main goals this year is building a little community here, right? Getting my license first of all. That's another one. Running and working out more, like getting like in a flow state to I'm not saying I'm unhealthy because I'm really not, but I go to the doctors and they tell me I'm not, but I want to like build more tolerance within myself. I guess you could say health wise, and reading more. Like I have books and everything, and I tend to read them, and then sometimes I tend to not read the books that I get, and I need to stop that. I want to finish a book, try to finish it, but enter 2026. Don't strategically plan everything. I was seeing a guy, I don't know who it was, but he was on YouTube. If you're not, like, you could strategically plan things, right, and how you want the year to go, but sometimes that's not going to benefit you because if something doesn't work out in that plan, the whole thing goes everywhere and you get, like, not frustrated, but you get more annoyed and you end up not wanting to complete the tasks that you had on that strategically planned goal list. You get me? So, yeah. But it this year has taught me so much. I'm not even gonna lie with you. I lost, I gained, I hurt, I cried. I was happy. I had funny moments, but all in all, I still I'm gonna try not to cry. I still kept going, and tried to have like a good heavy set mind throughout. The one thing that I've learned really well this year is to not trust so easily any person in general. Um, family will always come first, and if you feel the need to clear up things and you wanna see where a little altercation that you had with people would go, and you want an explanation on certain things, reach out. You don't have to forgive that person. You don't have to do any of that, but just like, all I'm saying is I don't regret the reaching out that I did, because I just needed the closure to not have the bad vibes between each other. You get me? But I will always say it again. There are these two girls that are my world right now. Like, friends wise, obviously. Like, I literally don't know if I would do it without them. And I'm super grateful for them. I don't know if they'll ever watch this video. Well, I think they do. They do engage with my things a lot. But these girls, they're like my sisters. I'm not even gonna lie. They're like my sisters. And my family's one thing, right? And I love them down. They've always been super supportive for everything. But these girls are also gonna be my sisters. Or I'll always claim them as my sisters no matter what. The also other thing that I think is really making me emotional this year, I don't know why Avatar and Heated Rivalry are making me super emotional. And I've also been watching like really sad movies recently, and it's just not well for my mental health right now. I literally gotta tell myself to stop, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm consuming this media and it's just making me even more depressed. But I think also what really is in my mindset right now is I came out this year, and that was the biggest thing that I never thought I was gonna do. I always thought I was gonna hide, and I always thought I was gonna be the big disappointment. Turns out it wasn't that big of a deal, but it's still like sitting with me that I can be who I am, but I need to. I there's no restrictions on it. I am who I am, but knowing that I have the support system and everything, it just like really hits me. Sometimes I forget that I don't have to hide anymore, and I don't have to be that scared little boy that was in middle school or elementary, like, you know. And with Heated Rivalry coming out, that shit just made it even worse, bro. Like, when I said, when I did the yap session on last video, and I was crying. No, I wasn't crying, but I was talking about Heated Rivalry. I think I just saw myself a lot in Shane, not sports wise, like, not sports wise, but I saw myself more with his story and where he resonated and how scared he was, and I thought that was gonna be me forever, but it's not. And you just have to, like, if you don't have that support system within your family, build your own support system. Because that's what I also did with these other two girls that I'm really close bonded with right now. And, you gotta build your own little family, your own little community too. Whether that be friends or anything, but yeah. 2025 really broke me. I'm not even gonna lie. Relationship wise, but I do not want to get into that because that shit will. I think I'm over it, but I think it's just, it hits me at random moments throughout the year. Be grateful for life. That's all I could give you. Be super grateful, because you don't know what's gonna come your way. You can be blessed with something out of nowhere, and it could change your world forever. So all I'm saying is appreciate life and appreciate yourself and appreciate the time that you have on this beautiful planet that we call Earth, because there's so much to explore and there's so much to see and there's so much to do. And yeah, like, I just love life. I love life. It makes me emotional talking about it because I love life. Like, it's so beautiful that you were put on this earth to, live life, get an old age, and, pass, and it just happens. It's a cycle that repeats. A new person's brought in, an old person is, you know, passing. It's like a cycle that repeats, but I think it's so beautiful how everyone has their own little stories within their lives, and not everyone's story is the same. And that's what makes me like, it makes me like just think like, damn, why were we put on this earth? For what? You get me? But other than that, I also, what I would add on my list for this year, goal wise, is to get into my radiology program, because I think that's the next step for me in college. And yeah, and to see where this YouTube thing goes, because I get really excited about all this, but I don't know where it's gonna take me later on. So I'm just hoping that y'all stick around this little community that I have built so far. And I'm super grateful for anyone that actually interacts with my videos, and like, I'm super appreciative and grateful. Like, a little goes a long way, you get me? But y'all are still there interacting and hearing this person yap. Yeah. Like, wow, you guys sit there and you guys watch me yap, and I'm super grateful for it. And I'm like really getting emotional right now, and I'm not gonna cry because I'm not. Okay? So you can go fuck yourself. Alright. But no, seriously, thank you guys. Thank you. And hopefully you still stick around to see where this goes, because I want to see how this year is gonna go, and I hope it goes really well. So yeah. But I just want to talk and just come into the new year with good spirits and good vibes, No malas vibras. None of that here. None of that here. But have a great 2026. No matter how hard you went in 2025 and how bad your mental health and everything went, have a great 2026, and I love y'all. And also, if you're new here, welcome. But have the greatest 2026 ever. Bye.